Cracking with the chatting.
Aye. This is where I just like match all the. I'll wait for this. You know how they do like the clap in films. Well, here it's the.
It's episode fucking 80, 90?
92, mate.
92.
92.
Episode
Swiftly
92.
closing in on 100.
Yes, we have to celebrate.
Yeah, well, that's the plan, to get all four of us together. Had we and Jamie in here last week. And yeah, so what, 8 episodes away, including this one?
Yes,
so,
we have to.
When's the last time we spoke to each other? May? Well, and then we've seen each other like outside.
I know that,
in this setting, yes.
Yes. Fuck yes, would have been.
Where do we start today then? Do we retrace our steps? And because we had a wedding that we attended, which we kind of briefly mentioned the last time we were on. So congratulations, Aaron and Chloe.
Yes,
for,
congratulations.
For your marriage.
Yes. A beautiful bride and a beautiful husband.
Yeah. Were you there for Scott's best man speech?
No, I was not. I was working. I was there at the...
Yeah, because I was I was a bit ahead of the game by you when you turned up.
Oh, 100%. Yes.
Fresh air sniper.
Exactly.
Fresh air firing squad, I would call it that day, because it was literally outside all fucking day, man.
Clocked you a fucking scalper, did it? But yeah, you were having a good time. Well, we're all having a good time.
That's the main thing. That tropical cider is very nice.
It's delightful, isn't it?
It's very good.
But my dad calls me a homosexual for drinking it. He also calls me for drinking the old man.
Get with the times. I like fruity beverages.
If I'm going to be drinking alcohol, I want it to fucking taste nice, know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing. Like, do you ever remember drinking alcohol for the first time? Like, I don't know. For me, it was like 13, maybe 14.
I had 12, like, 13. And just being a hooligan.
Aye. Like, so I think it was like a beer, or maybe it might have even been a Bulmers. Do you remember them?
I do. You still get them.
Yeah, do you actually? Because like, they took them off the shelf in the Co-op for a bit or something like that.
It's because like the 12 and 13-year-olds were in fucking half-inching them.
Fair enough.
Get the wee tags on them and the fucking robbing the beef in the Co-op. Going about chapping people's doors trying to sell it.
Aye, at like £5 more than what the shop sold it.
They were genuinely put in a box with a tag on them, weren't they? When my mum said, "Mum works at the Co-op." Mum works at the Co-op. No, she does not.
No, she does not anymore.
No, she does not. I'm missing your mum doing the Co-op. But aye. Speaking of mothers, mine's a fucking psychopath.
Oh, what's happened?
Oh, nothing bad. Right. We've got a caravan in the drive, and for reasons unknown to me, my dad, and probably her as well, she's at power washing the roof of it.
Right.
I don't fucking knows why. She's on holiday just now.
We need something to do.
My dad get back for work. Well, I get home. I'm not doing to see them. What was it? I'm just in for work. She's like fucking power washing the roof of the caravan. 3 hours she's been looking for that fucking extension cable. You know where it is? Behind the bloody door of our cheeky wee craft room. And the greenhouse has been in. I say greenhouse, it's just a fucking smashed shed.
Yeah, where the gazebo has penetrated.
Yes. It sounds like we've got all fancy things, but we really don't.
The way that we describe them can be a bit deceiving.
Yes, it's bad. Oh, the gazebo is tied. That's where we hang our washing up in, mostly. But that is tied down to the fence. What's left of the greenhouse, a car batteries holding one leg down, and a couple of fire bricks. Fancy. These are all fancy sounding things.
Yes. But when actually seeing them...
When see them, no, it's like a crack den. Like my chef clothes hanging up in them.
Yeah. But the first time you taste alcohol, like, it's rancid, my opinion at least anyway. Like, you have to build a tolerance level up to it for sure.
Oh, 100%.
But Aaron's wedding, yeah, I was saying to Lee, I hadn't been that drunk in quite a considerable period of time.
Substantial
amount of time, yeah. It'd been a while, basically.
Yes.
But it was good.
You were enjoying yourself.
Yeah,
and it was good to see you enjoying yourself, man.
Yeah, well, not only did I have the drink that day, I also took 4 CBD gummies too. Because because I was a groomsman, right, I didn't really know what to expect. I was kind of thinking groomsmen and the bridal party at the other side, bridesmaids rather, stand up during the ceremony, don't they?
Yeah, I usually stand up at the.
So I was like, that's going
I suppose I've only been to Catholic weddings because my family's fucking Catholic. Not practicing.
No,
well, too much practicing, I suppose. There's hundreds of us.
So I was expecting to be up there, right? But when it was weird, right? Because it was Aaron, and then we were going to head up and stand next to him and Scott, right? And then we got told, take a seat. And we're like, are we not meant to be going up there? It was like, nah, just sit down. So like me, Jimmy, Lewis, I think that was it. I think that was all of Aaron's groomsmen. We're all sitting down. Scott was the best man, so he was next to Aaron. But when Chloe and her friends and
bridesmaids
and all that, her friends.
I suppose I'd like to think they were.
Yeah, of course. But like, there was also like, not saying that these aren't her friends. There was also Aaron's
some sort of forced marriage. You will be her friends, and you will stand beside her.
We've got you a nice dress.
Fucking ring on.
Don't ruin the fucking day.
Any tears? There will be tears, and they won't be fucking mine.
Even a hint of complaining, and you're out.
5-finger stingers all round. Boom. We're going to bed with a hot supper in the arse. Oh no, sorry. Mate, supper in a hot arse.
Oh, what an episode to try 50 frames out of. Jeez, so I hope you're enjoying the better quality video from the movement. But
Scalpy bum times are wild. No. That's what we should call this one.
Scalpy bum time.
Scalpy bum time.
See, if we were still on YouTube, that would be definitely one that would be getting demonetized. Not demonetized, sorry, age restricted. Wish we were getting fucking monetized in the first place.
Robert Florence. Is it Robert Florence? Burners things.
Aye, Rob Florence.
Aye. Up Scalpy Bum Mountain. He'll be suing us. Or hopefully he watches and get him on.
Oh, that'd be quality.
That'd be fucking amazing.
That would be
like, Ian Connolly.
Aye, Ian Connell.
Ian Connell. Wedding pallets. Wedding
pallets. And he's like, you got any wooden pallets? He's like, no. Just kidding, of course we do.
That's always hell.
Remember Denim J-Skit?
But fuck it, I'll do it.
Big Des Mulfey. I'll do it. Just tell me. But,
Big Billy bum cheeks. No, I can't remember. Big Billy will make your bum cheeks blush.
Aye, like it's all like the not like rhymes, but like it's just like the kind of triple barrel of the same letter in every word. Aye. But so like Aaron's sister and Aaron's sister and Scott's sister Amy were there as well. And I'm sure like they're obviously friends with Chloe, but obviously like they're part of
their family.
Like they're the whole package. They're associated with both.
Yes.
Groom and bride. So they actually were standing up, and like me and Jimmy were sat down, Lewis was sat down, but Scott was up there, and I'm like, I'm not really complaining at this point because I was feeling kind of nervous about standing up there in front of like a crowd of people, even though it's going to have to do with me. Really, I'm just kind of twiddle my thumbs or whatever. But
yes, I'm just happy to be there, but not there. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm happy to be there. I would have went up and stood if asked, but it actually took quite a long time for the ceremony to actually conclude because obviously you've got to wait for the bride, and then the bride comes in and there's like the slow walk from the venue to
up to the stage. Up to the stage.
Bang a few guitars in, like,
bang a couple of solos.
Started.
Bang a couple of fucking bass solos out. Yes.
Just have that bit. Our bass solos, the preview clip. Like, what the fuck is going on in here? This tropical cider has made them go fucking mental.
So it's a nice day outside. We have tropical cider. We have Mad Dog.
As always,
would you like a slice?
I would like some.
Have a slice of that sunshine.
Blue raspberry again. As we said previously, there's fruit in it.
These are 2 or 5 a days. All we need now is some vodka. It's a potato. Thank you very much.
I got a message from Lee today, right? He's in Spain. He's on holiday. And he said he went to go get tobacco earlier, right?
Right.
And he said he's like, I bought tobacco and it comes with a 70cl of vodka free.
Oh, aye. Is that still a thing?
It's a different world, isn't it?
It is. I'd shit you not. The last time I was on holiday, it was 2006. I like abroad.
Aye.
Mind you, I went to Belfast for our pal Lidl's stag do, so I went on a plane. That's abroad. Fuck it. Technically abroad. If you go on a plane,
depending where we're placed in the country, it's either abroad or it's.
Oh no! As soon as you set foot in an airport, you're abroad.
Mm-hmm.
You're going abroad. You're going somewhere that you weren't beforehand.
To be fair, like
very quickly,
because in Murray, like it's so rural and it's so like local. I even just feel like going to like a big city is almost like I'm in a total different kind of place.
I tell you about last Tuesday.
No,
I fucking lost in Inverness.
You got lost in
I
Inverness?
got lost in Inverness.
To be fair, that place is like deceivingly
yes
big. It doesn't look as big from when you're approaching it.
Yes,
but like when I used to work through there, right? I'd have to go through the
customs. I had to go through customs. get rubbed and fingered.
Big ScotRail being like, what you got on you?
What's in your bum? What are you smuggling? Better not be sausages.
I've butchers having enough hassle trying to make business with your Murray folks coming through with your sausages.
Local. But no, genuinely, stay local. But don't be smuggling sausages in your bum.
Because like the likelihood is, if you do that, you're probably getting strip searched at ScotRail or any establishment.
That's it.
But we just wouldn't advise it.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, that's it. Me, David gets fucking strip searched in Joe's.
What?
The local nightclub.
Do they have the authority to do that?
I don't know.
Because I know for a little bit of time there was like a few complaints because there was allegedly a few women had been as it was confirmed through some instances
there was
the spikings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Which is fucking disgusting behaviour, man.
Of course, and like I suppose at the end of the day, that is then understandable for that type of stuff to be happening because obviously you want people to be as safe as can be. Yeah,
everyone to enjoy themselves, have a good time, be safe as possible. But that David get fingered. But fingered in Joe's, and not for fun time. For you might have drugs time. So he went to the police station the next day about it, and they went, "Well, fuck all we can do about that, I'm afraid." So I don't know the ins and outs. David does. It was a big fucking. It was a big.
There was something coming.
It was a big fucking finger.
Yeah.
I'm presuming they wore gloves. I don't know.
Well, like you're hoping.
Aye.
He's getting a fucking prostate exam in the middle of the dance floor, was he?
I think there's a wee room to take you to.
Of course.
Because I remember when I get...
Because we don't want to humiliate anyone in this establishment.
No. But don't get wrong, I didn't get fingered when I got banned for life. I just got a fucking hiding out the back and thrown down the stairs.
I mean, to be fair, I haven't been since like 2014, and I don't plan on going back, to be honest.
Still a shithole. Still a shithole. For whatever reason, I still managed to get in. Not that I'm frequent there.
Yeah.
I don't go there by choice. I see me working with young'uns.
Aye.
Like, let's go to Joe's.
So I get back to your youth years.
Aye. Let's go to Joe's. Like, no, too old. Can we all go to the muckle? Can we go somewhere where we can just sit down?
Aye.
No, there's
instead of having a body pop to fucking get a drink.
No, not for me. One, I look weird. Two, I feel weird. Three, it is weird.
3 strikes, sir.
Three strikes.
For all new viewers and listeners, the reason that might look strange if you're watching the video or for the audio, Paul's held up 3 fingers and he's missed out one of them.
Half of them.
People are like, why is he doing that? Paul physically can't actually open that finger.
No, it's good for carrying hats.
Hence why
shopping.
The baggage handler name came about for a little bit of time.
It's good for picking things up. Or stopping things from going away if it's exactly that size. Something else? No, I'm just rolling about and past. But yes,
go do me a favour and put the Mad Dog that side.
Yeah.
I get nervous when there's no tops with things in case there's a spillage.
A leakage.
Aye,
a leakage.
What are we thinking of the new and improved studio?
The old studio, it is amazing.
It's came some way, hasn't it?
Fucking right. From us sat at a bar
I mean, some things don't change.
Well,
it's
no,
clear with the Mad Dog, yes.
But I'm not tanning 2 bottles in 20 minutes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yes, that is definitely a Patreon.
Some things need to remain consistent, for sure.
Yes, that is a Patreon thing, and I will end up in the fucking jail.
Well, the plan is, because originally we thought pub for, but now because we've got this place and this is like going to be my work from now on, as well as attending college still. Now that we've got this place, the plan is to, and plus it seems like it would be like a lot of hassle to get to not just get to a pub, but someone would have to drive to take the equipment down. We'd probably have to hire like a few hours of a pub out to make sure there's no one else in there. Because the last thing we want is some fucking random be like, what's going on over here? You know what I mean?
Doing with your microphones, you fancy pricks?
Whose birthday is it? I'll sit down at a table with you with my 10-year-old son munching a pizza as you destroy pints.
Is it? Are you in the news?
I was telling Lee about that guy.
Oh, he was a fucking gobshite, man. He seemed all right.
Well, to begin with,
it
was like sometimes, like when you're sober, you have a lot less tolerance level for drunk people, don't you?
Oh no, I've got a lot less tolerance for drunk people when I'm drunk.
Okay, fair enough. But with me, anyway, it's like I've got a lot less of a tolerance level. So he was already steaming by the time we got in, right?
To be fair, I think it was about 12:30 because I was at work.
Aye, because you only met him that day.
I was on a split shift, so I finished about 12:30. I just ended up chatting and whatnot. He seemed all right. He was a bit gubbed at that point, and he said, "I'll come out with you tonight." But as we boy had a Mohican, I was like, "Oh, I've got a mohawk." But a pretty piss poor excuse of a mohawk. Just
you got the taxi driver look going on.
You talking to me?
It's one of the greatest films of all time.
You talking to me? But yes, he did say that, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Excellent.
You think you misquoted there?
but no, it doesn't need done again. I'm getting a bit fuzzy.
But so when we got in, he was like, "Whose birthday is it?" I was like, "Oh God." I was like, I guess I can't really hide from this. I was like, it's mine. And then he was like, "I'm going to buy you a drink," which is like, fair enough, like, humoured him. And then he took that as an invitation to be like, I'm sitting at the table with
he did.
Like 9 people I don't know.
Yes.
And then it got quite sinister.
It got heated.
So I kind of know a little bit about what happened, and I was saying to Lee about what had happened from my perspective, but I never got the chance to talk to you. Because as I recall it, he was speaking to you, and then I seen you pull his head down, so I knew something had like happened that he like pissed you off in some sort of way. And then the next thing I know, everyone was up, and Sam, and then next thing you know, we're all rushing him out the door. And shout out to that guy that's the doorman, by the way, that instead of coming over and going, "What's going on over here?" Helped us.
He knew he was in control. Full control, but I wasn't going to kick a fuck out in front of his son.
Because the thing is, like, when he got kicked out, I totally forgot about his son being there, because it was like, quite late at this point. And his son came back and was like, Where's my dad at?" And when no, did you not give like him his son's wallet or something? I can't remember, but like, so there was something along the lines of that. So they were telling him that his dad went home. So God knows what happened. But so what happened? We don't have to name any names.
No names. It was being a bit creepy to young Meg, my missus's daughter, and then he asked my missus Sam for a square go.
Right.
So that obviously ruffled my feathers. So
yes,
but it being my place of work, I cannot just fill a fool in.
Yeah, they would frown upon said one for doing so.
Yes, but I don't think there isn't cameras in that place, so I couldn't have just done that. But no, I wasn't in the mood for it. Well, we're having a good fucking night. You know what I mean? Yeah, absolute trumpet. I've got nothing against trumpets. By the way.
I was about to say all the musicians would have come on from now on.
It's the fucking Alex Horn and the fucking. I've got right into Taskmaster recently.
Really?
My dad got me into it. But fucking love Taskmaster. But yes.
Because what channel was that on? Was it Channel 4?
It's on, I think it's E4 most.
So it would have been Channel 4 originally then, wouldn't it?
Yeah, more 4, another. Pardon me.
Oh,
Abdominal Ninja,
but you'll be happy to know, and the only reason I'm bringing this up is because of the noise gate. I was just thinking the noise gate might cut that out. But you know how whenever we seem to do one of these, right? Whenever it's me and you,
yes,
the raft seemed to have some sort of mission to. It went over when me, Lee, and Jamie were in here last week. They went over and it didn't pick it up.
Oh,
so I've sorted that problem.
Excellent.
Thank funk, you know what I mean?
Funk indeed. Oh, we're going to go and funk them up with our noisy bastard planes.
As you said, protect us
elsewhere.
Protect us in silence. Station, as we established last time.
Protect us in silence. Just come be stabbing people. just, oh, you're bad, stabbed. Instead of shooting about the sky at 300 mile an hour at fucking 6 million decibels.
So seagulls.
I've got to go back and work there in the winter. I better be careful what I'm saying. In case I get 6 million decibels. I don't know if that's a threat or a promise to myself. I don't know.
One of the workers here, Sergeant, he's threatened himself. Well, somehow mentioning us.
Yes, he's going to be 6 million decibel himself. Fair enough. Well, that's the ticket for that young chap.
The 6 million. I love how we're quoting the raft from like the 1940s right now. Like, probably none of them sound like that.
Is it Winston Churchill going to walk in and go, a cigar and just poke us in the eye?
We should 6 million decibel them on the beaches. We should 6 million decibel them in the air.
Fucking right.
Oh dear.
I'm greeting.
Oh man.
I actually cried.
The 6 million decibel man. That sounds like an amazing Netflix documentary.
It does. Or a band.
Aye. One of the two.
6 million.
Or a Netflix documentary about the band called 6 Million Decibel.
Well, we need to make a band called the 6 Million Decibel Man. Do things about that. Mm-hmm. Then make a documentary.
To sell to Netflix.
Yes. Then make a band. Then make a tribute band. Mm-hmm. Actually, we've got a Silver
3 streams of revenue. I like it.
Yes. We've got a Silver Sands band.
Oh.
Me and Wee John.
Okay.
We are Mohawk and Mullet. Because he's got a mullet.
That's a good name.
It's not
a good name.
But it's my favourite. I think every kitchen.
It's also the great name of a detective duo.
It is Mohawk and Mullet, like Penn and Teller, Laurel and Hardy. No.
What time was the body found, Mullet?
Fucking Fred and Rose.
That's not a detective duo, not a serial killer couple. Right, and we've actually got 25% of our viewers are from America, which is interesting. And then Anchor, which has now renamed itself to Spotify for podcasters, on the analytics page, when you go into a kind of deeper dive into where in America, 69%, I'm not shitting you.
Meal for two, what a hairy view, 69.
And 69% of our viewers in America are from Virginia. I liked how there might be like some little cul-de-sac in like Virginia.
Should we
just
go?
Like, check this out.
Should we make that our goal?
What, to do a live
to
show
go to
in Virginia? Meet our fans.
Yes, that's it. Well, I need to wait a couple of years yet until I'm allowed.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. But,
Allegedly.
Well,
maybe not so allegedly.
Oh, no, I can pay for a... like, extra. I need to pay extra, but because I was a bit of a fighty boy back in the day.
Yeah, they're very tough on anything really.
Yes, violent related.
Or anything really. Most of the things, like... it's one of the hardest countries to get into
drugs and
legally
violence
in the world, yeah.
And which, yes, I sadly have charges for both. It's, yes.
Many moons ago, though.
I'm fucking chilled out, dude.
Changed man.
I really, really am. So.
Did one topical thing I seen recently that I thought we should have, because we always seem to bring up a court case when we're speaking. Like, that's one thing, because we brought up last year, I think it was Johnny Depp, Amber Heard,
Yes.
Did we see that Kevin Spacey got found not guilty? Kevin Spacey.
Is it Spice Boy? No.
I don't know. I just said it to be humorous, to be honest. But
Kevin he is Spacey. A bit spicy, isn't he?
He is a bit spicy. Well, this is the thing. He got found not guilty for all the kind of, like, I guess you would, like, sexual harassment or whatever. I never
really looked into it. Was it shagging kids? Or?
I don't think so. I think, because there was 2 different cases. There was one in America and there was one over here. And, like, he beat the one in America last year, I think. And then he's just beaten the one here. And I think...
Why does it have to go on for so long, these cases? Like, did you do it? Aye. Did you do it? No.
I think, well, when did he... I think he just got accused of that just before the pandemic, so that probably put a fucking spanner in the works for a little bit.
Right.
But he holds dual citizenship.
Yeah.
So he is a British citizen and an American citizen. So by law, he had to come and face... Well, I mean... What I mean by law is, like, they didn't have to request an extradition for him. So if he had done these crimes and then just went back to America, we'd still be after him. But
yes.
But, like, you know, in the court of law, he's been found not to have done these crimes or allegations or whatever. But, like, I think it was more like groping, like, people he was working with and stuff like that. I don't know if there was any... I mean, there might have been. I think in the America one, there might have been an underage one. I could totally be wrong, so don't take that for... don't quote me on that, I suppose.
Oh, I'm really... I didn't really follow it, didn't I?
It's interesting that, like... Because actors or actresses being in court, it's a difficult one, isn't it? Because it's like...
Oh, because they're actors, they're actresses, they know how to act.
Yeah, so, like, it's a difficult one for a jury, isn't it? Because it's like that's really convincing, but... They're kind of schooled in this.
I don't understand all of that. But no, being a wrong'un's wrong.
But at the moment, he's not been found as a wrong'un officially.
But
the thing that...
I bet they go for a pint with him.
No.
Would not go for a pint with him.
The thing is,
in case I get fingered.
Yeah. But the thing is about him is that before all this kind of allegations and that got thrown at him, you would see him in films like, I don't know, Usual Suspects, American Beauty.
It was in Baby Driver.
Baby Driver. That's actually a decent film, to be fair.
That's a good film. I quite enjoyed that.
But even though, like...
Is that where it all kicked off?
That's kind of where it kicked off. But, what else was he in? That Seven film, you know, the one with Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman. And he kind of
What's in the box?
In the 90s films, he always kind of played the same character, like this really disturbed, going through, like... mental illness or something like that, and he played it so well. But then
maybe he's just method acting.
That's what I'm thinking. Because when all this kind of stuff got thrown at him, it was like all this sounds like very similar. And I suppose if you're playing devil's advocate and he has been found innocent, that people might have just flung that at him because of that's what role he played. I have from people that have like spoke about meeting him and that in terms of in the media and that apparently is a bit of a prick, like, but like fuck knows. I have obviously never met him, but
I've never met him also, and I don't plan on it.
No, but I was a fan of his films. I was like, Christ, this like is really convincing, like a dark way.
Well,
but then when you heard all this shit, is like, is this actually? This might just be him.
He's not actually
he's not acting. He's just being himself.
He's just cutting a bit, being him.
Yeah. I've been kind of getting a bit lazy with the editing recently because me and Lee were in here doing an episode and someone came in, even though like the curtains were drawn and that, they would kind of thought when they opened the door like, oh, they might be recording something just now. But they were like, I think they brought like a juice back or something, like, you want a juice? And I'm like, recording at the moment. But he never picked it up, obviously, because the noise gate is so fantastic that acoustics have been set and we don't get background noise now. But
you can still hear the odd squawk of a fucking seagull.
Aye, in here, but on the recording. No. But so I forgot about it, right? Because I hadn't edited the episode. I think I did it like a week later, so I totally forgot about it. And then there's like a clip in, I think it's episode 89, and it just looks like I'm talking to myself, because I'm like, no, I'm recording. Okay, bye.
But you said, "Days, fucking can't look at you. Not looking at you again." Is it? No. Back to you. No.
Yeah. No.
Recording.
No. Recording. But so it is a difficult one with actors and actresses because it's like they have that advantage of just being like
I've been able to
pretty much
fucking manipulation and all
100%,
that
mate, 100%. And then there's like obviously that actor strike going on in America right now. You've seen that with the full fucking AI shit.
I did see a slice of that, but again, I never really looked into it.
Well, I think one of the main I think it's like a writer's thing as well, but I think one of the main issues from like the actor's point of view is that they can use AI to take people's likeness.
Yes.
So say
I've seen the piss takes of that.
Aye.
But
it's brutal, isn't it? It's brutal what they can do with it. Like
it's fucking modern technology. You can be whoever you want. Not be whoever you want anyway, as long as you don't jam it down fucking people's throats or.
Aye, we're definitely in like a culture war thing now, where it's like if someone feels a certain way, they have to put that on everyone.
Yes,
and that's where like a lot of the kind of conflict shit starts, isn't it?
They have to express yourself. Fucking right. NWA said it. Express yourself. But yes. But don't just keep. That's what fucks me off. Properly fucks me off. See, when I'm up for everybody being everybody, or anybody, or anything, whatever. Just don't jam it down people's throats or up their bums or whatever.
Well, I think it's
just do it. You don't have to scream and shout about it.
Aye. But I think that it comes from both sides, doesn't it? Because like
100%.
the way that like people argue about the almost stupidest of shit now, like there's so much controversy around this recent Barbie movie of where all these political analysts are analysing it, and it's like this wouldn't have been a problem 10 years ago. There's always been films that some people like and others are going to like.
Yeah.
And
that's it. If you don't like it, don't go fucking watch it.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like
if you don't like the idea of it, don't go fucking see it.
And it's just like it kind of feels like either a distraction from like genuine stuff of like corruption or whatever's in the news that week at fucking higher level, but like with the Barbie thing, it's just like 10 years ago. I think people would be like, oh, whatever. But I think we're so everyone's so up for like just arguing on Facebook now about everything.
Everybody's a fucking keyboard warrior.
Aye. And it's like, it's not that deep, really, is it, the Barbie film? It's like, it's probably just stuff. Neither have I. And I don't plan on seeing it. It's not my type of film.
Very good. But to be fair, Ryan Gosling, if you're watching or listening, if you want to come and kidnap me, do it. Even the missus knows. Okay. If Ryan Gosling came and chapped on the door, she's getting hoofed.
He just turns up his bags, is like, you called?
I'd just get in the suitcase. I'm coming with you. No, I fucking love Ryan Gosling. And Margot Robbie as well. I love her as well. I did watch the second Suicide Squad film. Oh, while you're in, sir. While you're in. You got it?
Oh, there we go.
So that fruit in my arse.
Is that the one with Cena?
It is.
I did watch it.
It's actually quite good.
It's actually pretty decent, isn't it? It's better than the first one, I think.
I wouldn't say it's more light-hearted. It's a bit more, not light-hearted.
There's definitely more.
There's more violence.
Yeah,
there's more
action in it.
Boys.
Because it feels like the first one, they just kind of waited and like it was a lot of dialogue to kind of dig in for a superhero film.
I don't know. It was just more.
Kind of like a Spider-Man film where the whole film's him and Green Goblin in a civil case or some shit like that, rather than him fighting in a building.
I will probably get some hate for this. I can't be fucked with Spider-Man or any of the Marvel Spider-Man.
They've oversaturated it.
So, any Marvel films, actually.
Like, there's 9 films a year from Marvel, isn't there?
I
used to like
the
watch
Avengers films.
Yeah, I like the Avengers. I like Spider-Man. I like the main kind of like Captain America and Iron Man and Spider-Man and all that.
Yes.
But then it's like, oh, there's Doctor Strange. I was like, who the fuck is Doctor Strange? And then it's Ant-Man and She-Hulk.
I don't know. Shulk, I suppose.
You know, but like, there's all these like kind of branch off characters where I'm like, I can't keep up with it. There's one every 3 bloody months. So...
I've given up at Marvel, and I've given up in the Fast and the Furious as well.
Yeah, that's
I'm a car guy. I love my cars.
We kind of we discussed it a little bit last time, didn't we? Yes. Like for me, it was when a mutual friend of ours convinced me to go see. I think it was 8 in the cinema, and then there's a bit in it where like The Rock's just like, "We're gonna stop World War III," and I was like, "Yeah, that's enough. That's enough for me."
That's plenty. It's it though. Back to fucking cutting a bit street racing and just being slightly illegal. Just slightly.
Just a little touch, a little sprinkle.
Just a sprinkle of it's like illegality.
Yeah. You ever seen Peep Show?
Yes.
Where Superhand says the secret ingredient is crime.
Yes.
That guy played a gig in Inverness, believe it or not.
Did he?
He has Superhands. He turned up at Superhands at a DJ set, and I think I don't know if it was the Ironworks or some venue in Inverness.
I do remember seeing Dragon Force at the Ironworks.
There was a lot of big acts that went there. Yeah. It's actually like we had Scott Ramsey on.
I spied that man
last week.
Boys talent, got talent, man. Mm-hmm. Fucking right.
Do you remember when he used to because it's kind of a bit.
God, did he play the
nostalgic?
Beach?
Yeah, he played the Beacher.
Played the Beacher, yes.
So we've had like a few guys that used to play the Beacher on, like himself and Chris Grant, obviously as well.
Man, yeah, I miss Chris Grant. I miss him in ages.
We'll get him back on.
Yes,
get him back on.
It gives good cuddles. not in a sexual way. Just he gives good.
You're
hugs.
Not going to be jumping in his suitcase as well, are you?
No.
It's like I'm sorry, Sam, but if Ryan Gosling or Chris Grant turns up,
to be fair, I've got his first album.
Mm-hmm. I've got a signed one over there as well in the studio.
I have the first album. It is in the car, which is currently in Swindon. I am not in Swindon, as you can see.
You've lent it to someone. Someone hasn't just stole it and
no. My car has been.
You just go, my car's gone, but bastards, they've took the Chris Grant CD as well.
Family. Fast and Furious reference. Family. Fuck knows, but don't care. But yes, I borrowed my car because it can fit more shit in it. And so I've been stuck with.
You won't hear that there's a siren that's went by, so
it's not us. It's fine. but yes, I've been stuck with a Renault Capture.
Mm-hmm.
Not entirely sure what it is.
Well, you said you nearly got flung out of it the other day, turning a corner.
I did. The centre of gravity is horrific. It's taller than me, and I'm actually not even tall. But yes, I was driving. I just ran into a corner. I was like, "Oh, I'm gone. I'm in." I'm in, and I was like, "Oh, fiddlesticks! This is a bad time." But that, and if you don't turn off eco mode, you're going to be. You have to fucking. The point of eco mode is to save fuel, all that shit. But if you turn it on, you've got to mash the fucking accelerator to get up to speed. I like to 60, whatever. So it's fucking pointless. It's actually pointless. Oh, sorry, sir.
There we go. You knocked it with the shoulder when you were giving it the old
the old
moves.
Falling out.
The old Floyd Mayweather shoulder roll.
Vogel before the mission. Giving it the old spicy shoulder.
The old spicy shoulder. Even David dance moves on here.
That's why I'm not allowed in nightclubs.
I just go to Joe's like, you ever seen the spicy shoulder? I swear, this is why I set like when I used to set things on YouTube, I didn't want people to like be able to clip stuff out of it.
No,
because some fucking dick would just take all the stupid moments that we've done, like the winner dance and the spicy shoulder, make some kind of fucking meme out of it and post it on TikTok. And
fucking hope so.
3 million people will be fucking
laughing at us. Fucking right.
We wouldn't be getting revenue for it, so you kind of copyright it really at the same time, so it's annoying.
Just put a big circle with a wee C in the middle. We can draw it on my pencil. Fuck knows. Draw it on my pencil, sir.
Did you So the back to the wedding.
Fuck it, the wedding. Fuck it, we properly go off in tangents.
I know. Tangent corner.
It is tangent time.
We went from like wedding to Kevin Spacey, which is like a fucking round the world kind of.
But can we just call it tangent corner?
What, the actual show? We're renaming the show. Because like at the moment, the idea for this episode title for me is going to be bass solos and what was it? Bass solos and memes in the post. Because another thing I wanted to bring up
who was sent into space.
Well, you sent me you sent the group chat that were in a picture of someone that wasn't too happy with you for starting your car. And I thought we should talk about this a bit more in depth, right?
Starting my car.
Yeah, because remember they left a note in your car. Mind that?
Oh yes. Oh, he's moved.
Oh, he's gone, is he?
He's gone. He was moving. He was moving anyway. He had a for sale sign in his house for fucking 3 years. Don't get me wrong, it's a nice fucking house.
Aye.
The garden, pristine. It's the nicest garden on the street. It's a very nice garden. Then get down to my crack den. But it's not. I've not got a crack den. I don't have a den. I've got nothing. No.
the Ian Beale's like, I've got nothing left.
It used to be my fucking gamer tag.
What, Ian Beale?
Ian Bealster.
Ian
Bealster. And Higgins was Roy Cropper's big toe. The gamer tag of the Xbox. Go to the fucking Halo. I said, Ian Bealster's here. Got they fuck all. Correct.
Oh, quality. Aye, but so someone was not too happy with you, and a pretty unreasonable way of doing it, right? Because for my kind of opinion, I don't know if you agree with this, if someone leaves you a note on anything, right, in complaint, they're usually probably a cunt, right?
Yes.
Most likely.
I call it fan mail.
Like, they could have came out and done it a better way, right? They could have been like, caught you when you were, and been like,
got into the car, or
if it was, for example, maybe it was like, I don't know, like, for example, if it was like someone that had a child that was sleeping or something, and then they were like, is it okay?
Bro, it's just
but it was just some random dude that was like complaining for the sake of complaining.
Because my car's too noisy.
Yeah, and it was like at unsociable times, and it was like at 7:30 in the morning. It's like, do you aware that people usually go to work at that time, sir?
Yeah.
Unsociable times is like past 11:30 at night.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning. See if I did a fucking burnout in front of his house. That would be unacceptable. Making lots of noise with my car. But no.
So he's moved?
I did not. Yeah, he's gone.
That's unfortunate, because we were going to send him a moon in the post, weren't we?
Yes.
And I sent you my suggestion of all the presidents laughing. So I said, of course, I'll turn the noise down.
But that's a second though. And well, my car isn't even loud.
No, it's like,
it's a fucking Vauxhall Insignia.
Yeah.
It's a Vauxhall Insignia. EcoFlex.
Is that the first time?
An eco car.
Is that the first time you had any interaction with him, or?
No, it's the second time.
Oh.
To be fair.
What was the first time about? Was it the same thing?
My Passat. No, that was loud.
Okay.
That used to. Yes.
So potentially just held a grudge against you, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. But if I was getting out of the car and whatnot, I was like, "Oh, yeah, how you doing?" He went, "Oh, not bad." But if he's got beef, instead of writing wee bits of paper and putting notes under my fucking window wiper, should actually come and speak to me. I'm sorry, I need to wait for my engine to warm up a bit. I like to sit, collect my surroundings. As you do when you sit in a car. You have to, you sit down, you chill. Right, prepare yourself for the day of bullshit that's ahead.
Warm the engine up in the winter and shit like that.
Yes.
It's a common thing that most people do.
Well, you fucking have to. You have to de-ice your car, you've got to demist it, you've got to all that jazz. And if that boy didn't, well, apparently it didn't. I appreciate it. But, well, I'm not saying because of my Vauxhall insignia that cunt moved.
It would be a great story though if that was the case.
Why did you move? Oh, there was this Vauxhall insignia.
That guy.
What fucking film was it? Oh, is it Christine? Christine? With the killer car?
I'm not sure, mate.
I'm not entirely sure. But somebody in the comments will help. But yes, hopefully.
Well, there's a Q&A bit on Spotify, so it was like, was Christine the film where there was a killer car?
I'm pretty sure it's Christine, so my insignia might be Christine. I doubt it. I doubt it very much because it's beige. Oh, it's called the beige.
Well, great segue back into the wedding because we were at the beige's wedding, weren't we? So
fucking hell, we properly go off in tangents.
I know. But to be fair, like the episode's not meant to be revolving around the wedding, but like we probably just didn't get to the end.
No, we did not. I kept interrupting. Like I've just done there.
I mean, I went with you, mate. I was like, "You see the Kevin Spacey shit?" And you were like, "Did you see the killer car film?" Yes. It was like that Burdison sketch where it was like, "You heard of Robbie Stokes? No. You heard of Ronnie Stokes? No. Have you heard of Billy Stokes? That's my father."
I go right.
But it was a good time, innit?
Oh, aye.
Do you know what was mental? Like, I'd started like working out pretty. Not that I wanted to get in shape for the wedding, as I said to Lee before, but
hey, look, fucking in shape.
Yeah, lightest I've ever been.
What is shape? Me, you seen us? Oh,
well, I've just been eating better, to be honest. I still exercise, but like, I just the diet's like 80% of it, innit? Like, so just, but so when I got the kilt fitting done, that was like back in April.
Yes.
So
you look amazing in the kilt, by the way.
Well, thank you.
Yes, the full.
Aye, it was too big for me because I'd lost a stone from April to the wedding. So
fucking yes,
it took me like.
I remember helping you.
Aye, because it took 3 hours to put on in the morning. I got up at 6, right? And Jimmy came round and we started drinking at 9 as well.
I kilt whipped on in about 30 seconds.
Aye, but I was panicking that day, mate. I had all the ribbons today and the
what?
The not the ribbons, the tartan stuff.
You rimming at the wedding?
No, ribbons.
Oh, I thought it was rimmings.
No, I haven't done another seagull with a broken ring fucking moment again.
No.
But so there was, what was it? Is it ski and do?
Ski and do.
I'm really showing that I'm like fucking half English, aren't I? But but I was working all that kind of shit out, and then we went to Aaron's parents because that's where the party was obviously meeting, and Scott and that walked in, and they were like saying,
"What were you kiltless?"
No, I was in the kilt, so we went up in wedding attire. And they were like saying to Scott, they're like, "Scott, that looks too wee for you, Ryan. That looks too big for you. Go upstairs and change." I've took me 3 hours to get this shit on. I'm not going up to the toilet to fucking swap kilts or something. You know what I mean? But it was fine, right? Man, what was that other thing? The
sporran,
right? That thing's fucking heavy and it falls down quite a lot.
Well,
right?
See, that's a man purse.
Aye. But the only thing that I fucking had in it was a disposable vape. Do you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't exactly prized possessions, but the scary thing, not the scary thing, the weird thing is that it was fine. I could feel it was like a bit long.
Aye.
But
you get used to it.
It was
to get your hips swinging. That's what a kilt's about. You have to get your hips swinging and get your boogie on, or go and slaughter people. I don't know.
Well, I did neither.
Finish up if you want.
Yeah, sound. But the weird thing was that I could feel it was a bit long and a bit loose and whatever, but I was fine. Like, I wasn't like falling down or anything like that. I just like felt.
No, you were not. But there was falling down. Your kilt.
No, that's what I'm saying. The kilt was, but that was later in the evening. To start with, it felt a bit loose, but it wasn't a falling down. So then we got to food, and I thought, right, that'll be great, right? Because it's a 3-course meal, so it's like that'll like expand the stomach and tighten everything up a little bit. It got worse after the food, which made no fucking sense. That's when it started falling down. Because I remember like because this is when I'm really drunk at this point.
Right.
I was helping Scott try and find his debit card. I'm such a bam when I'm steaming, right?
Because I forgot about the word bam.
Scott had lost his debit card, right, and he'd ordered a round of drinks for someone, for himself plus other people, I should say. And he's like, "Oh, I've not got my debit card," so I just fucking pulled mine out and went yoink and contactless it. I never got that money back either. There was like £25 charge. But the things that you do when you're in that kind of, you become Father Christmas all of a sudden, don't you?
You become Father Wedding.
Father Wedding Miss. But I was
Daddy. No. Daddy Wedding.
Daddy Wedding.
I'm Daddy Wedding. I'm Daddy Celebration. Here you go. Fuck's sake.
But so I had like these like kind of moments of I remember I was helping Scott try and find his debit card outside with Craig, Ross's younger brother.
Yes.
And the kilt was nearly falling down, so I just remember like Scott was like, "Come here," and just tied it up, and I felt like I'd fucking quantum leap back to fucking primary one, you know, when your fucking parents do like have a good day at school, and I'm like, but then I drank water for like the last hour because I was like, I can barely get up.
I can't remember what the fuck I was drinking.
I can't mind either. I can remember speaking to you in some stages, but I can't remember the full thing. Oh, because I was in my
Super Kyle was there.
He was. Of all places.
I love Super Kyle. His missus was a bit off.
Okay. He's probably not going to watch. Off in what way?
I don't know. I don't think she'll like me. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just getting... Like, the cogs are turning, but they're not lubed. It's... the cogs are turning.
The faltering, they're like...
the cogs are turning, but there's no enough lube to keep them going quickly.
Aye. It was weird because I've seen a few people from school that I hadn't seen in years as well, so that was a bit mad, like, but it was a good time.
It was a fucking excellent.
I snapped my key in the door when I got home. That wasn't cool.
Yes, you did. So now you get a Pinot's through the window.
Aye, got it because the 3-course meal. You see, you hear 3-course meal, and I'm not complaining because the food was really nice, right? But 3-course meal, you think this is going to be a good feed, but the portions were quite. Like,
they'll be all fancy gubbins.
Aye, they're naturally smaller.
Presentation more than
over the belly. Yeah, 100%. Right, so I'd obviously went and we're tanning whiskey all day. I've been drinking since 9 o'clock. I was like, I need something to like sober me up before I go to my bed. So on the way back, I'd fucking just eaten a kebab to my house, right, and then I snapped the key in the door and I got in through the other side. And I was like, fuck, they're gonna come at that door and I can't get it open.
I just kicked the door down, just burst through, or get Emilio.
Delivery driver turns up. It wasn't Emil, right? But who? Do you know the taller guy from Pino's? Know who that is?
I don't order Pino's anymore because I don't like it.
Okay, but his opinion, not mine. Emil or anyone. I know he watches. Emil watches the show.
Does he?
He does because he keeps asking me anytime now and again. When he comes to the door, like I've ordered like a kebab or something, he'll be like, "Are you still doing the show?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
I don't know. Just recently, I've had a few pedos, and they've not agreed with me. Don't know the calzone.
To be fair, like I think everyone has one of them. Like I used to get that with Thai cottage quite a lot.
Yeah,
and the food was nice. It was just.
It just didn't agree with me at all. I don't know if it's my mood or my fucking insides. But yes.
A combination of both, perhaps.
Yes. But don't get wrong, the calzone I had, that was banging, but it was like a top hat. It was pretty cool. I didn't know where to eat it or fucking wear it. You know what I mean? But I did wear it. Toilet wore it, I suppose. But
so the delivery driver turned up, right, and I was like, I'm just gonna have to fucking shout to him through the window. I was like, mate, I fucked my door, nail like that. And I was like, I need the kebab through the window because I paid it by card anyway. He's like, oh, there you go. And I'm like, there's no way that just fucking happened. I got a fucking takeaway till
100%.
I didn't even eat the kebab till the next day because I killed it after that. Oh. So my plan was royally fucked from the beginning, to be honest. But hey ho.
Kebabs and capers.
Kebabs and capers.
Capers and kebabs. I'm not the kind of capers you make tartar sauce with, but yes, capers in general. Capers with a K or a C. Fuck knows.
Either or.
Yes. Either or. Capers are had.
92 episodes in.
Yes.
We said it kind of briefly at the start, but how fucking wild is it that we're approaching the big 100?
Fucking amazing. That's what it is, man.
Kind of weird because, like, I know, obviously, like we said, it's leveled up immensely, not just through the whole kind of studio side of things, but obviously, like, to begin with, it was one camera. There was like the little shitty alien mic stand things.
Yes. Fucking.
And then we had table game where like there was a fucking new table in here every week at one point. But it's turned into something pretty mental, really.
Pretty fucking good.
And when we kind of first started this, it's kind of like how.
Pardon me, sorry. I'll be a fucking abdominal ninja sneaking up.
I love how like when I edit the audio later and I raise the volume, I'm just gonna hear like.
Oh, you'll be hearing a lot of other things that you fucking cut out.
That'll really accentuate the bass frequencies.
But no, that was just a throaty one. Need one for the gut.
But I like when we started, I guess, I don't know, because I'd tried this a few times before, not with this level of like equipment and stuff, like because obviously we had the pod mics from the beginning, whatever. But I tried it with like USB mics, tried to do it through Audacity, and it's cool, like the whole journey. I don't say journey; that's a bit of a cliche word, but I suppose it is really, isn't it? Like,
as long as you don't say "Don't Stop Believing."
No.
Dirty White Boys. That's Journey. Not Don't Stop Believing. Names of the songs.
Are you looking forward to episode 100?
Fucking right.
We're gonna, me, Jamie, and Lee were saying we should probably get our, we should do episode 99, all four of us, right? And call it the rehearsal for 100.
Yes.
So, I think what we're gonna do for episode 100 is it's gonna be in here. We'll obviously get beers in and that. What I'll do is I'll make sure I've got my producer's desk free so I can put the Roadcaster and shit over there so the table is completely free. And we're gonna try and go for 3 hours, which would be the longest one that we've ever done.
That sounds like an shout. Yes.
So at the moment, estimating if we continue to do one a week, which we're on course for doing, it should be late September. The first week of October, episode 100 should be happening.
Yes, I shall book that over work.
Cool. Well, I'll tell you what, I started a new chat for the podcast, so I'll add you into it and we can go back and forth. Obviously, all four of us have when's best and shit, so.
Yes.
But I came a long way, haven't I?
Well, you have.
Yeah. Obviously, do you know what I'm looking forward to from the business side of things? I'm looking forward to hearing other people's conversations. Not in like a lugging in kind of way, but when people start doing their own shows, because like one thing that, especially me and Lee from doing like the interviews, like we had a few people on that have, like are doing podcasts in the local area. Like this, forgive my ignorance on this, but when we started, I kind of thought we're like being a bit of trailblazers here. I didn't expect anyone else to be doing it, but at the end of the day, they are. And
well, we started with just an idea in the beach.
Aye,
sit having a pint on a fucking Tuesday. Was it a Tuesday?
Most likely, or a Monday.
It's a Tuesday tonight. Oh,
it's a Tuesday today. Yeah, we're not going to be playing the Tuesday. If we're going to have it on a Tuesday, we're going to play the Tuesday game.
We're going to see Meryl with a fucking boomerang marmalade sandwiches.
Did we ever go into what the Tuesday game was, or did we leave that alone? I think we might have left it alone. Well,
I think
we're close to episode 100, sir. Let's tell them about the Tuesday game.
Fuck it.
Or do we save it for episode 100?
I think we'll save it.
Yeah, because we've got 3 hours to get through.
Yes.
So we'll need stuff to talk about. So
we'll
hold fire on that one.
Fucking Meryl.
Aye, the alpacas.
And our marmalade sandwiches.
That still kind of blows my mind that there was alpacas in Murray.
Oh, there's hunters now, man.
I know, because it started off with just the three of them.
Some say fucking Hopeman. Where'd they come from? They're just hairy.
Where is it there originally? Is it Bolivia, Peru, South America somewhere, isn't it?
I think it's more Russia way.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't that not from like the Americas?
It's hairy camels.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Or hairy goats.
Got better hair than me though. See some of their dudes and I'm like...
Same, man. But I'm more aerodynamic.
You know, I mean, I did that during lockdown. I shaved my head because I can see what's coming. I'm like, by the time I'm 35...
Embrace it.
I have. But I was like, I want to see what it's going to look like.
But, genuinely, if you see that, there's a gap. Bit at the front.
My dad's quite like that. Like, he's got last time I fucking seen him, but I'd imagine he still has. He's got a bald spot, right? And he thoroughly denies dyeing his hair. But from me first meeting him to then meeting him like years later, like his hair has got like 70% darker. Like that does not happen naturally. You have to get a can of spray paint to that dome, sir.
You have got to melt. Does it work on the roads? Is he using
technically, because he's a driving instructor.
So yes, he is using the fucking I'll say adhesive, the sticky shit you put on tar.
Aye.
Just problem solved.
Aye. Problem solved indeed. Right, that is the hour up. How mental is it how quick these hours go? That's an hour 5 minutes we've been going. Felt like nothing in it.
20 fucking minutes.
Nope, that is an hour 5 minutes 20 seconds, sir.
I don't know.
Next time we'll get me, you, Lee, Jamie. We'll get one in before episode 100.
Yes.
I don't know what we'll talk about. We'll just talk shit forever or whatever.
As
we always do. But
talk about what we've done.
We will see everyone. I think the next episode's going to be Ratch from Elgin Boxing Club. Me and Leo being when Lee's back from holiday. And we'll see you in episode 93.
Every fucking right. Stay fresh, cheese bags.
Been a while since we've had that said.
Yes.